Did you cage him up in jail?
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AV. Right next to me on the couch, I have my wonderful co-host.
Oh, AB.
You said the wrong name.
It's Omar. It's Gio.
He doesn't even know who he is.
It's Omar.
This guy got the sniffles. He can't even think right.
It's Omar. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking that.
Right next
I was not prepared.
Right next to him, I have my wonderful executive producer and co-host.
It's Jordan.
Yeah. And,
Here we are, fellas.
I don't even know if I introduced myself, but everybody knows who I am anyways.
Yeah. Yo, this intro is whack.
I know, right?
Hilarious.
I was staring out into space thinking about something. Like I was in school, bro, and I got called on for a question. I just blurted out 7.
7. You have an erection at the table.
Trying to beat my meat in the class.
Oh my god.
I got caught 7 plus or minus.
Wasn't that the worst thing when you'd be like, because when you're younger and you're in fucking high school and shit, you just have the hormones are going crazy, so you just get aroused at like anything.
The worst.
Yeah, and sometimes they might call you up like to do something on the board or some shit, or to stand up, and you're just fucking rock hard under your little desk.
Bro, oh my god. So many times I had to have like my backpack on backwards to hide my hard ass dick.
Did you really used to do that?
Yes.
I wonder if a lot of people used to do that. A lot of people used to have their backpacks.
I used to see a lot of people
all the
with their backpacks backwards.
A couple
boned
times
up, dude.
It was me. It was me.
I mean, that's the worst, bro. Having a boner at that age in front of all those people.
No.
I mean, it's not like in the movies where you get called up in front of the class to answer something. That never happens. But like, if I'm walking around the hallways and I start getting bricked up, and I'm slowly getting bricked, there's no convincing yourself not to do it. As you're walking, the pants and shit, your dick's like, we're having sex, I think. It's time to get hard.
I guess
it's gonna happen.
Incredibly embarrassing.
I know we're 15, but this is happening.
But this is happening. In school, are you sure? Okay.
Man, so I took my dog to the vet for the first time recently. So we pull up. He's like he's shaking because he's so like nervous. Right?
He knows already what it is?
I think he knows. As soon as like we get him out of the car and he like sees the vet, he like kind of starts shaking. We get him in there. These fucking wild ass huskies in there. These ladies holding these huskies. She's like a small Hispanic lady. She's way too small to have these huskies. The huskies are going like crazy. And he's just my dog doesn't make any noise. He's just shaking the whole time, like going crazy. And I'm just trying to like calm him down as these huskies are.
They're fucking too loud huskies.
Dude. And then we sit down next to this giant dog. Like the dog, no kidding. If Gio were to lay down, the dog might be the size of Gio.
Oh my god.
He's an English Mastiff. So it's like it's fucking tall as shit. Its legs are huge. It had an enormous dick. Bro. That thing was packing a meat.
No backpack needed.
No, bro. And he
showing it off.
He was not neutered.
Oh my god.
He had some giant black balls, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro. Those fucking purple nuts, dude.
It's a big old black purple nuts, bro.
That's
Jesus
fucking outrageous,
Christ.
man.
So
all these big ass dogs in your fucking vet.
I know, right? It's like dogs of every fucking size. And then like people are bringing their own, like other people are bringing their dogs too, and some of their dogs are barking at some of the other dogs and shit. My dog's just like chilling / kind of nervous. And like they eventually like we get taken in. We have to wait for like 20-30 minutes, and then we get taken in. While we're there, we go back, rewind a little bit.
Okay.
Like there's varying types of like dogs. There's like dogs like my dog where he's not sick, he's getting a checkup. And there's some dogs that are like down bad. Like there's a dog that was like wrapped in a towel, like fucking half dead and shit.
Oh
and
my
I was like,
gosh.
I was like, bro, why aren't they seeing this guy?
Yeah. There should be, these should be more severe than others.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Be a scale here.
so I don't know what happens to this fucking half dead dog, but I take my dog into the fucking little showroom, right? The showroom, whatever the fuck it's called.
The showroom.
Exam room.
4 out of 10. Not doing too good.
I take my dog into the exam room, right? And the little Hispanic, she's like the assistant to the vet. She walks in, she's asking us about his diet and just, bullshit questions like that. Mm-hmm. And we tell him, like, we changed his food, all this stupid shit. She walks out, and then, like, we're just, like, chatting, me and my girlfriend, and we just had the dog in there, and he's just kind of, like, looking around. At that point, he's not as nervous because it's just us and him in the room. And then, like, we're chatting, and I'm sitting down in a chair, and then I really have to fart. So, like, I lift up my butt cheek on the chair, and I fart super loud. But as I'm farting, the vet walks in the door.
Oh, my God.
Dude, he walks in, and then, like, when he walks in, I'm like, Rocco, you're stinking up the room,
Oh,
man.
my
Did you
God.
really? Yeah, I did.
Well, it was no sound. It was just a...
No, it was sound. It was really
But he
loud.
So
hear
you
the
try to
sound.
play off the sound, too?
Yeah, I try to play off the sound from the fart, too.
You can't, bro. That's
fucked up.
The clap of a fart against the chair... You can't mistake that. Bro.
It was
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, come on, bro. I'm already scared.
the first thing I tell the vet. I was like, dude, we changed his food and he's been really gassed.
You fucking doubled down.
Yeah, of course. We got double down every time.
I mean, it's a small room. If he comes in there and he's smelling your fart, like that might be like a funny, like, oh, sorry. But as y'all are talking, he's gonna smell and be like,
And it was literally,
Jesus Christ.
I was literally mid conversation with my girlfriend farting as he opened the door.
Oh my god!
Like I couldn't stop it at that point. It was full steam.
Yeah.
It was full speed.
It's like a jump
out of my
scare.
Full
ass.
speed out of my ass.
There's no ending it now.
Man,
It's like a piss, bro. You can't stop it.
the fucking vet picks him. I pick him up. The vet fucking like grasps his little balls.
Oh my
God! All that
They
shit.
really do all that for a
Yeah,
physical?
Yeah, bro.
What the? I didn't know
They
that.
grasp his little balls, and then we're asking him like for a quote on like how much it would take to take his balls or neuter him.
What's the quote?
And
How much we
the
gonna chop his
quote was
nuts?
between 139 to 239.
Quote it.
Dollars?
Just cut
Yeah.
your dog's
Oh,
balls
okay.
off.
Not bad to take his balls.
It's
Oh,
more than I
man.
thought it'd be, to be honest. I don't know why I thought it'd be like $80. I thought it'd be such a common
it's
procedure.
not like $80.
I thought it'd be free.
It is very common, but they had to make some money on it.
We could probably knock it out in an afternoon if we try.
Just us three
Chopping fucking what is this?
We can figure it out.
Cauterize the end.
fucking hold the dog down, just
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just fucking hold his mouth.
hold his mouth. Nah, they probably did.
Like he's at war and we had to amputate his arm, his balls. Yeah, it's not that bad though. Yeah,
They
for,
probably inject him with some shit.
for a lifetime procedure,
You got your dog neutered back in the day, right?
you have to, man. Like as much as because when I was young, I used to think like, man, why would anyone do that? Just leave your because when you're young, you could see dogs with balls, dogs without balls. And I remember when they neutered my dog, I was like, just leave this guy, leave him with his nuts. But honestly, you need to, because they get too like
crazy?
overactive. They get horny, bro.
Yeah, they
And-
start leaking jizz and shit.
Because if you don't have a female dog that you are letting this dog breed with, this guy has his nuts full of
Yeah.
jizz that he just can't get out.
Just swollen.
yeah, and he's like fucking locked up in the house like
He can't
Cinderella.
fuck- He can't fuck anybody.
Cinderella.
Yeah,
He
can't
doesn't know how
fuck
to beat
anybody.
his. Yeah, he can't beat his meat.
You can't just take him to the dog park and start letting him fuck. Like all right, you get a once a month fuck. So eventually,
Imagine.
one day they're gonna fucking claw their way out of the backyard or like make a run for it
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
smell like another horny dog.
Yeah, or to find a female dog in heat, they're gonna go insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine if your neighbors have a dog and she's fucking all horned up and he's horned up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the case here. Like we have a neighbor with a female dog, and I don't know if she's spayed or not, but whenever he's like knows she's outside, he'll go up to the door to want to go outside, and like we think, oh, maybe he has to go to the restroom, but nah. As soon as we open the door, he runs up to the fence and starts like,
Damn.
I wouldn't say he doesn't like growl at her, but he like smells really loud and he starts like barking at her, like I guess trying to get her attention.
So he knows, yeah.
He
That's
knows
pussy.
there's
That's pussy. That's
knows-
pussy right there.
there's a bitch over there.
That's bitch. Hey, bitch. Hey.
I was watching a podcast one time and someone was like explaining how they have to beat off their dog.
Oh my
I
goodness.
forgot why. They
Well,
were-
I've heard about that before. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe it's an athletic dog. Like,
no, you have to do it because
no.
they can get like infections and shit because the nut can back up
yeah.
if you don't get it all out of them.
Yo.
So she had to like beat off her dog.
Hold on. You telling me every dog that has balls?
Not every dog.
Not every dog.
Some dogs have to nut more than others.
Some dogs are just nutted up, bro.
Yeah,
They need to
yeah,
get
nut
it.
machines.
They need to get it out, or they're gonna have, they get like infections or some shit.
Yeah.
And
Shooting
their
ropes,
prostate or
so
something.
much coming you, bro.
Bro.
Shooting ropes so hard.
Imagine that.
You gotta get jerked off, or you're gonna die.
Imagine you're a dog, and your first load that you ever shoot off is your owner grabbing your dog dick.
Oh my god.
And just
It's probably awesome for him.
You squirt and it goes all over her face.
Oh no, not a doggy facial.
Imagine the
That's
dog,
horrendous. That's
All right,
grotesque, bro.
that is grotesque. Imagine the dog's laying down and she's doing it, right?
No, I don't want to imagine.
No, imagine it. Where is it gonna go?
If the dog's laying down.
Yes, and he's never nutted in his life, and this is his first
Oh, it's
nut.
going to the
You
fucking
telling
ceiling.
me that
Yeah.
shit's gonna explode everywhere?
I don't. Which way does a dog dick face? Does it face up? Does it face straight
I
towards
think
the ceiling
it
if
just
he's on
goes-
his back,
it's
or towards
just
his
out.
face?
It just goes up and out.
He's gonna shoot on his own face, bro. An accident.
Probably, yeah.
He doesn't know any better.
The lady's gonna open her mouth and shock. It's gonna go right down her throat.
Straight into the uvula.
Oh, and then
Too late. You can't spit it
And
out.
she's pregnant with a dog baby.
Oh my god.
And that's exactly how humans are made. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. That's wild how someone has to do. There is no. How do you look that dog in the face after doing that? After you jerk him off?
For real.
That's a weird, intimate relation. I bet you he gets jealous if she brings other guys around.
Oh
after
my
that.
God.
doing that to me.
You think
Doing what you did to me to them.
you have to do that to a real smart dog and they know? They might know. They might know what's going on, dude. They might know you're cheating. They might think you're in a
Bro,
They
relationship.
think you're cheating.
I would take them to somewhere to get that done. Like I wouldn't do it myself.
Yeah, I
Hell
think they
nah,
can do that
dude.
somewhere.
Yeah.
At like the vet or something like that.
Like the horses and the bulls and shit when they
Yeah.
gotta jerk them
The
off.
horses, they have to do it too, I think.
That's fucking crazy.
You ever seen those machines? I wonder what they do. Do they get inside of the machines and
They
jerk them off by
I think
hand, or
they
is there a
shove-
robot?
I think their meats are shoved into the machines.
Oh.
And then they get stimulated, and then they just fucking.
Oh, so the machine's jerking them off.
I believe
so. We got a
It's like-
fleshlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much like a fleshlight, but like
For horses.
an enormous fucking
For horses.
yeah.
That thing that we saw Gio on Twitter. The thing that's spinning around real fast.
Oh,
with the
Oh
goop on
yeah,
it.
you talked about that,
Bro,
yeah.
animals horny is the funniest shit in the world. Like cats. You ever hear cats when they're horny?
Don't they just?
Yeah, they.
That's horrifying.
And they shove their ass like in your face, like into the male cat's faces. They'll keep putting their butt up, like trying to get fucked.
I've heard all cat sex is rape.
Yeah,
It's not consensual.
well, not if they're putting their ass to the
that's
dude's
true.
face.
Actually, I wonder if it's rape or. I wonder what it is. Maybe they got too much dip on their chip and they think sex is awesome. And when they
much dip
start,
on their chip.
because they got barbed dicks.
Oh,
So maybe
yeah.
when it starts happening, they're like, never mind. This sucks.
What do you mean by barbed? Like I'm trying to imagine it in my head here.
If I'm
Like
not mistaken.
spotty.
Yeah, I think like spikes.
Yeah. Oh.
Like I think they have spikes on their dick to scrub out other cats' cum, like the competition.
Whoa.
That's that survival of the fittest shit,
Wow.
which is absolutely outrageous.
I didn't know that.
Some of these
Holy
animals have
shit.
crazy dicks and crazy sex lives. The
Big ass dicks.
sex lives of animals.
The sex
Big
lives of
ass
animals.
dicks.
Sex lives of animals.
I heard that the animal with the biggest dick per body size is a fossa.
What's a fossa?
It looks like a little like a little tropical ferret. Looks like a tropical ferret. They live in trees. They look like little. They're like long rodents.
Does it look like just a running dick? Yeah. Like there's a giant
Dragging
dick
on the floor while he's going.
Yeah. It's just a giant dick running around the forest.
I don't know.
God.
We should look it up. We should look up
fossa.
fossa dicks.
Yeah, let's see their dicks.
I've actually never seen the fossa dick. I've just heard that that's
I've
what it is.
never heard of a fossa
This
in my
podcast
life.
is starting off so gay.
For real, this is so crazy.
Fossa dick.
It's been 10 minutes of nut talking penis.
I put fast for dick. Yeah, we're starting off with bestiality and some dick stuff and cum stuff.
I feel like bestiality ends up coming up more than I would like it to.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting enough
Unfortunately.
signal. But speaking of cum, guys, I don't have enough signal to pull up the fossa cock.
You're saying?
Did you guys hear about that Aiden Ross thing?
No, what do you
happened?
do?
Aiden Ross is a streamer, right? I don't know what he's all about. Like I've never watched his streams, but I know he's extremely popular in the streaming world.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit kid?
Piece of shit.
What is he? Just like it's like a young fucking like asshole?
I'll explain after you finish.
Okay, well then he deserved what's coming.
Oh,
so
God.
he was on stream, right? And I guess I don't know if they invite people that follow them onto the stream with them to like show like basically like present their screen or something like that. So he was watching a video, or maybe someone sent him a video and he was watching it on stream. And he's watching a video and it's like a bunch of clips of these memes, and then it stops and one of them is blurry and he's staring at it. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? And blah, blah, blah. He's like, that's too far. That's way too far. Like, fuck you guys, this and that. So it turns out the blurred picture was a picture of his sister who does OnlyFans. And his sister was face down, ass up with her ass in the air and nut on her ass.
Oh,
And then in the picture,
On
it
her
said-
back and
It
shit.
said Aiden's sister, and then it said Aiden's cum.
Oh, no. That's what it said on the meme?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I remember that. I was like, I was traumatized
man.
for it.
Oh, and so he got off stream and he was pissed.
They
And
did him nasty.
I think he's quitting streaming now because of that.
I don't blame him.
And man, that would fuck you up on so many levels, man. Your sister. Oh, that's just.
And they were like, people on Twitter were like, "Why is he staring at it?" I'm like, bro, if I saw that, I wouldn't know what to do.
He
in that
probably
moment.
could've-
And he probably didn't know it was her.
Exactly. He probably
Yeah.
had to take a look for a second. And he was like, "What is that?"
And you're like,
then
oh.
he-
Honestly, quite smart of them because you can't really see her face that well. You can barely see it. So
Yeah.
he probably had to.
He probably really had to look and
He
be like,
probably
"Oh
looked and
my
he was
god,
like, what is this? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine he saw it
That's
first.
Lisa.
Imagine he saw it first, and he's like, "I look kind of nice."
Hey, hold
And
on.
then-
That's,
That's a
I
badass."
didn't know you had ass
He's
like
That's a
that.
badass.
And his sister is bad. His sister's very bad.
She is fine. She's fine. Yeah.
That's still creepy.
But if your
as
brother's
shit.
like a millionaire from streaming, what are you doing putting a picture of your ass?
I mean, they bring it up to him all the time. This is the first time I think he's seen it, or someone's like put it in his face like that.
that's rough, bro.
Man.
That's like
Bro,
legit.
that's
hilarious.
trauma.
And he has so much money that it's hard for me to care. But like to put myself in that situation, oof. That is tough to
I'd
look
be
at.
traumatized, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
How do you have a conversation with your sister? And it went viral and shit. So there's
Oh,
no
no.
pretending it didn't happen.
And the whole family knows about it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh god, Thanksgiving's probably so weird over there.
You got a millionaire streamer and then a fucking OnlyFans
OnlyFans
daughter.
girl.
And I'm assuming she makes a lot of money too off OnlyFans.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Just given who her brother is.
All right.
He ever shout her out?
OnlyFans
I
daughter
think
or
so.
gay son?
Oh, that's such a tough question, man.
I'm taking gay son.
I am taking gay son as well.
Shout out to the gays.
Yeah, shout out to gay son.
Shout out
I'm with y'all on this one.
I'm taking
Come
gay
out the
son.
closet, boys.
I'm sorry,
Come out the
OnlyFans
closet.
girls. You know, you do a valuable service. You make your money, whatever. I don't care, but I can't. Like, how am I supposed to, bring you to the kitchen table and I'm supposed to eat dinner and like,
Yeah.
your grandma's gonna be there and like, you have nut on your face on the internet. I mean, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
But they
there?
won't find it.
But what if they do?
Gio, they're gonna find it.
What if they do one day? That's the what. Like,
Their grandma?
honestly, bro, like OnlyFans daughters, as much as we like to be progressive and like about the sex work shit, make your money at the end of the day, but you got to understand, this is changing your life forever if anyone
Absolutely,
finds
yeah.
it.
Yeah, man,
Like,
you're putting it out there.
a nude picture of you. Imagine if your parents, if fucking loved ones, if your boyfriend's parents, husband's parents, something like that. I don't know. It's
My thing
forever. You got to be on edge.
with OnlyFans people, I just don't see the long term play.
There's no long.
There's no long term.
I
It's
don't
just like,
either.
you make your money for like a year or two, and then you get out, and then you're just like, you can't get a job. Well, you probably can.
Well,
It
if
depends
you're
on what it
fine,
is.
you probably stay fine for a while, right?
Well, you can,
until
like,
like
model and
your
shit like
30s,
that.
40s.
Yeah.
They probably catch themselves a little husband.
Yeah, catch yourself a
Yeah.
little husband. Get out. You can't do OnlyFans for like
Yeah.
a decade.
I think it's just
you can't, dude.
for 10 years.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, if people are doing porn for like a decade.
That's true. I mean,
it's a different
OnlyFans,
model.
that's a much better deal than porn. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the case now is like a lot of porn stars who worked for like Brazzers and shit. They just left those companies and now they just like fuck their boyfriends and shit and record it and put it on their OnlyFans.
The life.
Which
Yeah.
is really fucking smart if you ask me from their point of view because they're already in the sex business. Might as well make their own money off of it.
Look, I'm gonna break down the porn game right now. What
Oh,
they're doing
shit.
now is they're breaking through like the Brazzer shit. They're using that to like introduce themselves, and then they start on OnlyFans afterwards.
Yeah,
They
And
dip
that's-
out.
Yeah, that's their career after that, or they fuck strangers
yeah.
for money.
It's
That's a slippery slope. That
They
one.
become prostitutes.
oh no,
Basically.
Yeah.
oh no, that's the dark side.
Yeah,
That's,
that one's darker.
there's a fork in the road, and one of them is way darker than the other. One of them is a dark, scary forest. It's prostitution. That has to be fucking rough.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, but no, I think you could probably. I mean, OnlyFans is a pretty sweet deal. It's just, I don't know, man. If you're fucking on camera,
It's tough.
it's tough, bro. Like
It's
if you're
just
putting up
tough.
nude pictures of yourself, at least you can make them sexy. You can make them tasteful in a way, but. Like to be having sex with somebody, it's
That's-
a close up of your fucking vagina.
That's pretty explicit, man. Like we were talking about me, Gio, and the other guys because we had taken a road trip recently. On the way back home, we were like just chatting, and I was telling them one of the guys in the car, our friend Chris, he didn't know that Jennifer Lawrence.
Oof.
yeah,
Poor
yeah.
girl.
He didn't know that her nudes had leaked, right?
Yeah.
And so we just started like they were like I want to see him. So then like I pulled it up for them. And they were mortified.
Bro, it was some crazy pictures that I did not
Bro,
remember.
She has pictures spreading her butt, all that.
No.
there's
dog,
some
it
worse
was
ones.
worse.
There were some
Oh.
worse ones. This girl had some bad stuff come out. Like I didn't know they were that bad either, Gio. Like I thought it was just pictures of her
Worse than
ass or
spreading her butt.
worse than
Yes.
spreading her butt. But
What
there were
is she
pictures of her
doing?
just like completely drowned in cum, like legit,
Oh,
like
all over her
like
face.
all over her
shit.
face, and like falling out of her mouth,
in
her-
all of her pores.
and all of her pores.
God, Jennifer
Bro.
Lawrence.
Like the guy who nut on her, he fucking just let it rip, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It was bad.
One of the guys in the car was like, "Bro, that's the nut of like 4 men." That's what he said.
She got bukkake. Poor Jennifer Lawrence, bro.
But those are rough pictures to have come out.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like it was just her and her boyfriend, and she didn't ever think they were gonna get out to anybody. You know?
Yeah, and they don't look very good quality. Who knows how old they
They
are?
were not good quality. I feel like they were taking on like a flip phone or some
Yeah.
shit.
or
You
some
need to
shit,
delete
you know?
those, Jennifer Lawrence.
Man.
Don't keep those. Who
That
are
shit
those
was-
for?
That was sad.
She's
bro.
keeping those in her own computer?
You can't blame her though, man.
Oh, absolutely
I felt
not.
bad, you know?
Absolutely
I
not.
felt
Yeah.
bad for her. That shit's fucked. That's degrading, man.
No, I'm sure never in a million years did she think that would come out. So she probably never thought anything of it.
Yeah,
They're probably
but-
hidden deep in her
But
file
yeah,
somewhere.
They're probably like 3 or 4 year old photos. She didn't even think about them. Then they came out. She was like, "Oh, well, that's."
She woke up one day and she's like, "Oh my god, there's a picture of me with cum on my face, all over Twitter."
And everything's over.
All her future directors will know exactly what she looks like with cum on her face.
Dog.
As young men, like that was cool to see because you would never see that otherwise. Like Jennifer Lawrence butt ass naked.
Yeah.
But if you really, I mean, it's fucked up. It's fucked up that someone
fucked up.
released
It's
all.
very fucked
It was
up.
like hundreds of celebrities and
Yeah.
just women, like popular women,
Aubrey
models.
Plaza. I'll never forget Aubrey Plaza's shit.
I never saw.
They had
hers.
nudes of
I saw
her.
it. Yeah.
What that look like?
It was just her in her bathroom, just in front of a mirror, like taking a picture of herself.
I was just a straight.
As strange as you think it would be.
Was she like looking down with her
Yes.
eyes? Oh, what's
She
up
looked
with her?
weird as fuck.
She's funny though. I like
She looks
her.
weird. I know Jill got a little crush on her.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
Did you
I
like her
also
in
love Aubrey
you
Plaza.
liked her in the White Lotus?
Yeah.
She was probably one of the best characters, the best like well-rounded character. She kind of turned into a shithead at the end, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on.
Fucking possibly cheated on her man.
I thought, oh my God, dude, if I was that man, I would have been scared.
Oh, I forgot that's how it ends. Yeah, and then you don't know if he fucks his girlfriend.
It's ambiguous.
A nice little swingers
whatever,
thing. At the
man.
end of the day,
Nice
everyone's
little
happy.
swingers thing.
You know what? I fuck your girlfriend. You can fuck my girlfriend.
But speaking of our little recent outing, how'd you guys? That was your first time gambling, boys. What'd you think? Tell me, your first time gambling in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
That was your first time, Gio?
That was my first time.
I thought you had gambled before.
Nah, not in a casino.
How'd you feel about it? What'd you
It
think?
was fun. It was very fun. I see how people get addicted
Yeah.
easily.
I mean, I took like $160 to lose, and within like 35 minutes, I lost like 60 of it.
Yeah, that shit was very fast.
Bro, I had 20s. I had just 8 20s on me, and the buy-in was $15. So I had when I lose, which I of course do, I had a $5 chip left over. So I'm like, well, I gotta play again because then now I just have this chip.
Yeah.
So you just gotta go in for 60. You gotta go in for the multiple.
Dude.
And then I'm like, I'm already in it. Like I might as well keep going. And I can see how people are just down rough. I lost 120 quickly.
I lost 200.
It's a horrible feeling, man.
But it's a lot of fun, man.
It was a lot of
The
fun.
free drinks are so fucking nice.
my
bro.
God.
Yeah. And they got to tell you the rules better. Maybe that's my fault. Because I didn't know there were certain rules, like they can't hit after 16, like the dealers
It says
can't.
it on the table.
I'm not reading that, bro.
I'm not.
That's why they're giving me beers.
They're
They're giving me beers, so I'm not gonna read the table.
Oh my God.
And there's so many like pictures and all that shit all over the table. You're not paying attention.
I was paying attention. As soon as we walked up, I was reading everything on the table.
No, my dumb ass. I was trying to like watch others the way they played, but
Hell no.
well, I'm not a super genius, so I'm not just okay. I understand.
No, you got to practice a few times, and then you'll get like the hang of it, and like when you should hit and when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
One thing I saw that. Go ahead.
No, you're saying.
I was gonna say one thing that sounded pretty fun. One thing that looked pretty fun was roulette.
Oh, roulette was cool. I was playing that. I played that
Yeah.
for like a good an hour.
It's just 50. Like I think you maybe have a better. I don't know if you would have a better chance playing blackjack. I mean, you can make more decisions.
no,
you
you'd
see
have a
what's
better.
going on.
Roulette is way better.
But yeah, roulette's just straight up 50-50.
Pretty much 50-50. Well, it's like 47, 49, and then the small percentage of green because you can either bet like, or you can do a lot of different bets on roulette. But like, if you want to just bet colors, right? You could bet that it's either gonna roll on a red color, or a black color, or green. There's like 3 green numbers total out of the 30-something numbers that are red and black.
So the ratio is probably crazy. If you hit like 100 on that, you get like
the odds
2,000 or
You get
something.
something wild if you hit on the
Oh
green.
my goodness!
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved to see one of those situations.
Then
where
they had like
someone
first-
hit big time.
Like the first 12 numbers, and the second 12, the third 12. Like it's a bunch of different variables.
Yeah.
Bro,
They-
these people are addicted over there, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Charles.
And then you can bet on individual numbers. So you can
Yeah.
I think there's like 38 or something like that numbers. You can bet on the individual ones. So you can bet on like a green, or no, sorry, like a black 5 or some shit, or a black
Yeah.
4. And then if it lands on a black 4, and let's say you put like $100, the odds are like 38 to 1. You'd win like $3,800, bro.
That's fucking awesome,
Some
man.
shit like that.
There was
Oh
some
my
guy,
God.
I think the day that we left, there was a guy putting chips on like every number damn near.
Bro, it was when AB was playing before we left. Yeah, that morning,
I was like,
this
bro.
dude had a stack of fucking hundreds.
A stack.
A stack, dude. Had to have been
stack.
like a few thousand. And he just kept dropping them, and he'd give him $100 worth of chips, and the guy would just spread them out over the entire board, wouldn't hit a goddamn thing.
And they take them all.
And they
Took
just
the
take
whole
it
thing,
all.
and then he just put another one down, and they're just making small talk. And I'm like, bro, as I'm watching this, I'm like, I mean, is it just me? Do I not get it, or is this fucking stupid?
Nah, bro.
Just
it's
losing money.
crazy.
Maybe that's just a bad way to play.
I think with those people, they just have so much money in their everyday lives that they don't give a shit.
Or they don't, and they have a problem. and
Yes,
they need to be
those are
stopped.
Yeah.
those are only the two options. I really think.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of money if you're just dropping hundos like that. People talking about they're down $3,000, $4,000, and I mean, even if I made a good living, I would still feel like this is stupid. Like, what am I doing?
I would only play like games that I know I'm good at.
Yeah.
Like roulette, I know I would just go 50-50 all day. And like that's all I would do. And I might take like the one-off rare chance of like, oh, maybe it'll be 25 this time.
Yeah,
But I'm not doing that shit.
I mean, I'm certainly not betting hundreds. And
Not-
I
never.
think I could just sit there and do the fucking colors, man. Just the 50-50. That's kind of fun, man. It's like flipping a coin.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of. There's a way to kind of like hedge your bets with that one too, right? Like you can put a few on red, and then you could put like the first 12, like a few chips on like the first like 12 or second 12, or
Yeah.
you can even do odd and even. So you can put, I don't know, like let's say if you don't want to bet black and you want to bet red, you could put $25 on red and then $30 on even.
Yeah.
So if it lands on even and it's black, you win money, but you lose the money that you put in for the red.
Yeah, there's ways to like.
So there's ways to kind of hedge it somewhat.
There's a lot of moving parts. These
moving
those dealers, bro, they're quick.
The dealers
are very quick.
Dude, they're extremely quick. And me and my friend looked up how much they make. They only make like 40,000, 47,000 max.
It's just
a year?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're bringing in so much money for that casino,
Yeah,
dude.
man, they're breaking in
so much.
And like when I look at the jobs they do, low key, that's a lot of math. Like that's really like you have to be calculating everything in your head all the time. And if you fuck up, they will fire your ass. Like if you give somebody more money than what they gave you, you know what I mean? Or if they gave you like a stack of chips and you gave them way more on accident, you lose your job like automatically.
Yeah. And I wonder how that works. If I give it to you, can I be like, you gave it to me. It's mine now. I'm not giving it back.
I'm not giving you this fucking $5 back.
And they got cameras watching them and shit. They got to open up that little thing, put the money straight in there. Like, we got a 20. They're fucking showing it for the camera and putting it in there.
What I would do if they gave me more, I'm not going to say a goddamn thing. I'm walking away and I'm leaving the casino.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm never going, back again.
I'm not going back to that one.
Cashing my shit. Going straight to cash my shit.
It's funny because, like, when we got there, I saw, like, we all started playing, like, right away. And I saw, like you're like you didn't start playing yet. You were just watching, and like you were getting excited, and then you sat down, and then I saw the look on your face change from excited to like the smile just died down, and then when you started losing money, and you got up, you were just so mad and bitter,
bro. Because I lost it so quickly, and because I was not making the right choices. I didn't fully understand like what I should be doing. I mean, I knew the game. You know the game, but it's. I don't know. In your head, you're thinking like, oh, maybe I'll get a 5, but it's like, no.
There's a little more to it. Like you got to count cards.
Yeah,
like,
probability-wise, like why would you do that? And you realize that later. And it's fun. It's just when you're playing and you lose that quickly.
Man.
Because I lost like the first 3 hands in a row.
Yes, bro.
And I was like, fuck, dude, what the hell?
It's heartbreaking.
Fuck this game.
that was like $45 right there.
Yeah. But to be quite honest, like I wouldn't like go back and not spend money. I still had a great time. Maybe I would have hit money. I don't know. Maybe I would have made money.
Just bring as much as you're comfortable with losing. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring $500 if you're gonna like be like, oh fuck, I lost 500. Like, don't bring 500 then. You know what I mean? Bring like 200. Bring 300.
That's the best way to go about it.
I think I had just literally bought that car like maybe like 7 days before we went.
Holy shit!
So I was like, man, like it feels stupid of me to be like just throwing down 20s, even though it's not even a lot of money, bro. These people are talking about thousands of dollars.
Bro, somebody would bet like $3,500 at Baccarat.
But hey, if I made a lot of money, I could see myself staying there for like, until I'm like 500 down or something, because it's a fun time.
Baccarat and Mahjong, that's what the, have you ever, in the casinos, do you guys notice that like the tables that people are sitting down on, the one, like, because there's different kinds of tables, like there's blackjack and like, but there's somewhere like, they're like lower to the ground.
Yeah.
You
ever see, it's hella Asian people and they're playing Mahjong.
And they're having a great time.
I didn't see the Mahjong.
Smoking ciggies.
They are making money. Like, they're fucking smoking the casinos.
You think so?
I've heard you can make a lot. I have no idea how to play that, but like Asian people know how to play that because it's like a game that's popular in their culture. Mm-hmm. So they fucking clean up with that game. And I was reading about it on Reddit.
So is it like a chess type of game? Who are you playing against?
You're playing against the dealer, which is the house.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I honestly don't know how to play it, but I'm saying like I saw people in there, and all the people playing it were always Asian people. Like I only ever saw Asian people playing it, just cleaning up.
You know what surprised me? When we went back on Sunday, a lot of black people were playing Baccarat. It was a lot of black people playing Baccarat.
Honestly, Baccarat seems like a fun game because I just kept hearing people like having a good time.
Yeah, they were making noise. And
like, give me my money and shit like that. And like
that one seems
fucking
fun.
smoking cigs and laughing.
You know which one seems fun too that I saw people playing the night we were there? Craps.
Yeah.
Craps seems dope. You're fucking shooting the dice and shit. I don't know how it works though.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one at a table. I just saw it at a machine like Trouble.
There were like there were 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, big ass tables.
A lot of people get crowded around the craps.
Yeah.
Craps is like roulette, right? Where you're just waiting on that one roll and like everyone's betting on that one roll.
I believe so. I think like I honestly don't know, bro. I'd have to look it up. But I know it has to do with like what the number of the dice rolls to.
Damn.
So let's say this. The rules changed in Texas and it's now legal to gamble and to build casinos and shit. And they build a casino right here in Katy. How often are y'all going?
I'm gonna go once every 2 weeks.
I'd probably go like once a month. Like once a month.
Once a month?
Make it like an outing.
Bro, like just pull up with like $100 and then just like slowly gamble and just get fucked up over there.
And imagine
that's fucking awesome.
Imagine you drive back here. You can drive back home.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
Well, hammered, but
hammered. I might just pregame there.
I can make it happen.
I'll just probably pregame there. Honestly, just get all the free beer I can and just chill.
Yeah, just chill for a second. Like, all right, now I'll watch you guys sober up, and then we go home.
And then we go
3 in the morning.
Start the night at a casino. I feel like casinos where you end the night. Like that's where you go when like shit is downright and dirty, and you're like, let me just go to the casino and fucking bet. And
Ready to make some mistakes.
And if you win, you keep the party going, and if you lose, you just leave. Like what happened with us? We all started losing our money. So we're like, let's just leave. Everybody went to Waffle House.
Yeah, we all just went hammered to Waffle. I'm surprised it wasn't more packed at Waffle House.
Different ones.
Yeah, we were in two different. All right, so we were in two different cars.
So stupid, dude.
Yeah, we rode in two different cars. All right, guys. And what happened was, like, one group was like, all right, guys, we'll meet you at Waffle House. And we didn't tell each other which Waffle House, but we assumed it was going to be the one closest to the casino. And one group, the group that I was in, we went like to a Waffle House that was like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then we pull up and then we call them and we're like, where are you guys? We're at the Waffle House. And they're like, we're already at Waffle House too.
Yeah, we walked in and we didn't see y'all. And Gio was like, I bet you anything they're at another Waffle House. And I was like, nah, man. I was like, how many Waffle Houses can there be? Like right around this casino. Turns out they were.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah. It was hilarious. We just ate our meal. The fucking waiter didn't give us any water.
She didn't give y'all any. Our waiter was nice.
She was very nice.
She was a good lady. Kept calling us sweetie and stuff.
Yeah. No, we had a dude. Probably some felon.
He doesn't give a motherfucker.
Some felon.
Some felon.
Yeah,
we had a felon.
We had a white trash like grandma.
Yeah,
like smoking cigarettes on her lunch break. She's a nice lady.
lovely
lady.
Lovely.
And we saw some fucking dude absolutely fucked up outside of the casino. He was laying down on his back. Did y'all see him?
No. All right. Can I tell this one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So I'm walking with Omar's cousin, right? Omar's cousin, who also happens to be named Omar. So I'm walking.
If you can believe it.
Yes. So when I say I'm walking with Omar, no, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about another one. But I walk out of the casino and I'm next to Omar, and the other guys are a little bit walking ahead, and we're chatting. And we're a little bit inebriated. We're a little bit drunk.
Yes,
just a little.
There's a guy, an older white dude, like 40 something. He doesn't look homeless. Like he's like wearing like expensive kind of clothes, and he has like a well shaved beard. Like he's not like a homeless guy. He's like a regular dude.
Yeah.
But he's very fucked up. He's on the concrete. The back of his head's on the concrete, and he's just like staring up at the sky. And he has his hands on his face, and he's like has his tongue out, and he's like
like some shit in a rave video
bro.
or something.
Yeah, and then at some point he puts his tongue back in his mouth, and he has his hands on his face, and he's like looks like he's tripping. And then our buddy Omar goes up to him. He's like, "You good, bro? You good, bro?" And I was like, "Omar, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Get away from him."
He was too drunk and friendly.
Literally, all of us were like, "Omar, stop!" But no, Omar fucking dabs him up and picks the guy up.
Oh.
And the guy's like walking close to us, and the guy keeps fucking like doing these crazy dances, like he's on Molly, bro. And he like stares up at the sky, and then he keeps like looking down, putting his face in his hands. And then like looking up and like putting his tongue out and shit. And, like the guy's tripping off of something.
He was on something.
And one of our friends was like, "Hey, you're the one who's gonna give that guy a ride."
Yeah, one of our other friends who drove, because it was Omar and another dude who drove. He started walking faster, and he was like, "I'm not giving him a ride."
Fuck that guy.
And that dude was walking with us. Like, if we told him, "Hey, bro, you want to go to Waffle House?" He would have been like, "Yeah, fuck yeah."
If he could respond, the guy was fucking absolutely obliterated by himself.
Could you imagine that guy in the car with us?
Oh,
God.
Bro, he would open the door and just jump out,
dude.
like on the street, bro. That's what he would do. He wouldn't understand what's going on. And then when we started walking away and we understood, like, all right, this guy's fucked up beyond belief, we weren't gonna take him with us to begin with.
Oh God,
no, not
but
at all.
Once we realized like he might be walking with us, we started like speed walking a little bit.
Yeah.
He wasn't really engaging with Omar. He engaged with him for a second.
Yeah.
But he was right back to like his fucked up, like I'm fucked up world, like tripping world.
Yeah, he must have been off. I think he was off like Molly and acid or some shit. Like,
Yeah, not fucked up because he was having a great time. He was,
he wasn't.
He
like,
was having a blast.
He wasn't
He looked like
crying.
a fucking
He was,
clicker.
Yeah, he was having a blast. Yeah, he was walking like a clicker from The Last of Us.
He was, yeah, absolutely fucked up. And so we started speed walking away. We turned back around, and he's right back on his back, like staring at the sky, and like with his feet in the air and shit, like a baby about to get changed.
Bro, yeah, exactly, like a baby trying to get changed, bro. He was just staring up on the concrete outside of a dirty ass casino.
On the sidewalk where everybody is walking to go to their cars.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he doesn't give a fuck. I wonder how long he had been out there.
Probably a minute.
And I'll tell you what, we saw maybe one, maybe two cop cars that entire time we were out there at Lake Charles. I didn't notice any cops.
I didn't see any of them.
So everyone can just do whatever the fuck. As long as you're not doing it in the casino, go crazy. Go crazy in that
I think I might have saw one cop in the casino, but that was it.
I saw one cop leaving the casino parking lot, and that was like the only one I think I remember seeing.
It was at the Golden Nugget is when I saw the cop. But the one that we were at, like the casino we were at,
The La Berge.
there was no cops, no nothing.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't believe it. They let you smoke cigarettes inside. I was like, bro, this is a different type of environment.
I haven't
all lights and shit, no windows, no clocks, no nothing.
I haven't seen places like that where you can smoke cigarettes inside, like ever, aside from casinos.
It was amazing. It felt like home.
It was strong when I came in, and but quickly I was like, oh yeah, this is nice.
It just felt right. It just felt like a casino, how it should feel.
It did feel right. Yeah, you want your casinos loud.
Dirty.
You want them smelling like cigarettes.
That's why I did not like the Golden Nugget.
And you
that
want
one
beers too.
There was a fucking band in the middle of that one.
was
fucking,
weird. It was too,
Uptown Funk. Don't give it to
Yeah,
you.
the whitest version of it I've ever heard.
The whitest
want
version
that.
of Uptown Funk. These white people just fucking singing it, and they're just
Uptown Funk.
ridiculous.
It was too clean. It was like they were trying to like make it all pristine and nice. I'm like, no, I want this shit dirty.
Yeah, it's like you got like wearing suits and shit. Like that was that looked like it was like it was a lot of people dressed up. Like it was an
hated that
event.
shit. And the one that we were at, it was some like dungy people.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more like you're gonna have seasoned gamblers.
Yeah.
Those are the
that
people
bitch.
who are losing their money for real. Like those are the people who like they're ruining their lives right now.
They come home to arguments.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're coming home to a wife named Darla and she's pissed.
Darla.
I'm fucking pissed.
Imagine though the people who live around there. I feel like they probably go often, man.
They
Hell
have to. Yeah.
Well, I would go on dates there.
Date at a
I would go
casino.
on dates to the casino.
Low key, that would be a lot of fun.
That would be so fly.
if you had like $200 to drop for like you and her, y'all could have a nice little time
Free drinks
and get absolutely hammered. Yeah.
get hammered.
And then maybe stay at the hotel. And you just walk up to your. Now that must be fun. If you stayed at the
Bro.
hotel, that must be a blast. Bro.
I always when I was in Vegas, I stayed. But I feel like it'd be cool at Lake Charles too. Like you just
Yeah.
stay at the casino. You don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'd be so tempted to gamble. I would not want to go. I wouldn't
your
want to go up
room.
to the room, bro. I'd wanna
First
be
thing
there
in the
whole
morning, I'd
time.
want to go down there and just see
Yes.
what's up. See what's up.
I bet they have free breakfast too.
Bro, these people would be like in slides and shit. Like at nighttime, everyone was wearing like pants. You know, they were wearing regular shit. But in the morning, when we went back in the morning, everyone's wearing like basketball shorts and
Yeah,
slides.
bro. People are just wearing comfy clothes.
And they're walking around like coffee. I'm like, this is crazy.
They
I'm
weren't
here
giving
to-
no coffee.
Not even drinking. I'm just here to drink some coffee.
There were people drinking though when we were there. We went back like
Yeah.
degenerates. We went on a Saturday night. We gambled and we came back literally Sunday morning at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, Jesus would have been heated.
Jesus would have been heated, bro.
And people were for sure drinking it. And I was like, oh, you can drink on Sundays in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
That shit blew my mind.
People were drinking beers and getting mixed drinks at fucking 10 or 11 in the morning.
Bro, that's so fly.
I
was
got
jealous.
quite drunk, bro.
Yeah.
And we lost the fucking car on the way to the parking lot.
Oh my
On the way to the car, like in the parking lot, we got lost. We had to jump a fence and shit to find the car. Bro, if we didn't, we walked out. We parked in one entrance and we exited out of another. And it was me, Omar, another friend of ours, and then Gio, absolutely hammered. And Gio was like, the car's over here, the car's over here. And we saw, we were like, oh shit. And we started walking closer. We were like, no, that's not it, bro. That's not it.
Bro.
He started clicking like his little, the little unlock button. And it wasn't beeping. But Gio was like, no, that's it.
I
That's
was
it.
like, I know that's the car.
We walked close enough, and it finally beeped, and we're like, "Oh shit, that is it, bro." We were about to walk by it, and the parking lot is centered, like the building is centered, and then the parking lot is all around it. We would have walked around the entire fucking thing looking for this car,
Bro, can I
Gio
tell y'all?
saved our night.
Bro, y'all were trying to jump the fence, and I said, fuck this. I'm going to walk all the way around and not do that shit. and I walked around, and by the time I came back, Omar's cousin is on his back on the floor, and I was like, holy shit, did he die? I was so
He
confused.
was fucked up, and he was stuck at the top trying to get over.
That's hilarious.
His motor skills were all fucked up. It was, and mind y'all, it was a tall fence. It was like a fence. It was like double the size of, maybe triple the size of a regular fence. Like
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Oh my
a
God.
no, it was like a backyard fence, but double that size.
It's like 10 feet, man. That's
Dude,
a pretty good
homeboy,
size
his
fence.
friend hopped that shit with ease.
He did hop that shit with ease.
With ease.
I think me and Omar were just especially drunk. I don't drink enough, and I don't think Omar's been drinking much like
Hey,
lately.
who? Our boy Eduardo?
Yeah, Eduardo.
Yes,
Oh,
bro,
he's cool as a cucumber.
Eduardo's
He
cool
hopped
as a
that
cu-
shit so
he's
fast. I
cool
was
as a
like,
cucumber,
shit.
He had
bro.
on some cool like 501 taper jeans with
He had
some boots on,
He's cool,
Oh
cool as a
my
cucumber.
a hat on,
bro.
and he jumped that shit like it was no problem.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Really? Just hopped right over?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, yeah, he just did it. Yeah, we were just too drunk, bro. It was because
hilarious.
on the side that we were trying to hop, it was all chain link.
Oh,
There was no like pole to put your foot on. The pole was on the other side, so it was easy to get down, but it was hard to get up. You had to basically like kick your feet like the whole way up to pull yourself all the way up.
Dude, I remember turning that corner and like you were sitting on like your knee and you're just standing like hovering over Omar. I was like, oh my God, he's dead. He died. He died getting over the fence.
I don't even know why he was like that. But maybe he just got over. He couldn't do it. He had to take a breather. He had the spins.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah, funny, nice little trip, bro. I would
Yeah.
go back for sure. It was a lot of fun.
It's a fun place, man. I mean, I think
Yeah.
places like that are perfect for, like a quick, you don't want to stay longer than like a day
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, if you stay like 3 nights, that's way too much time in
Yeah.
a place that has like gambling. It becomes
Yeah.
like, you're like, fuck, you just get exhausted of the environment.
Yeah, you got to take your time too. You don't go in too hot. I went in too hot, and it kind of soured my taste a little bit in the beginning. But then I loosened up, and I was like, okay, I see what I did wrong. Like that was completely my fault for losing money so fast. And then I sat down at the slots, bro.
Oh my god,
bro, the slots are a good time.
Slots are fun,
bro. People are like buzzards though. They're fucking like watching your shit, trying to see how much you're playing, and if you hit anything, so that they can hop on real quick. Some old lady, bro, was smoking a cigarette, just playing her shit for a hot ass minute. I was sitting next to her for a while, maybe like 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, and she had already been there, I'm sure. And she had to go to the restroom, and this old guy was behind her, and he was like, I can watch your machine because it was a good machine. So he sat down. Motherfucker won on the next pull.
That's some fucked up shit.
And he was like, okay. And the lady didn't see it. The lady didn't see it. She was in the restroom. And then when she was walking back, our friends were like doing something else. Like I was on my way to walk over there, and I was like, I wonder what they said to each other. I wonder if he said anything, or because when she came up, you could see the credits on the screen.
Yeah,
so she clearly saw that he won. Yeah,
yeah.
She can clearly see he hit something.
So he had already dipped, or he was still playing?
He was still playing. He was on his way out. He was like
damn.
the numbers were like riding. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
He didn't win like $10,000, but he won something.
He won something
For a slot machine. He won probably a couple hundred or something like that.
People can hit on the slots, man. They put in a little something, and then you just fucking you keep pressing the fucking the spin button, and then boom, it just hits.
Bro, speaking of that, I saw like a video of this lady at a casino, and she's sitting at the slot machines, and I guess maybe she didn't want to leave. Maybe she was on a roll. This chick was pissing at the stool.
Oh,
she was pissing on the stool, like right out of her dress, and it was just leaking right down on the floor.
Oh my god!
I think you know what I think. I think like for older people, when they pull up with the diapers, they probably do that, bro.
They might.
Like if they think about it, if you're old and you have your 401k and you have like $150,000. Like why the
fuck my kids?
Yeah,
fuck my
dude,
grandkids.
yeah.
Why not, bro?
You're just
Yeah,
like you're
blow
going
it.
to the casino. You have your fucking diaper. You're like, why? Like I'm gonna try and turn this into more. And if I don't, then fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, old people, because I would imagine if you're going and you're living that lifestyle, gambling and shit, bro, have a cigarette, smoke a beer,
Smoke a beer.
drink a beer, smoke a cigarette. So they're probably peeing a lot because they're drinking. You know what I mean? It's free
Of
alcohol.
course.
Them little ass bladders don't work the way they
The
used
most
to.
shriveled ass bladders.
You can't go to a fucking casino sober
Nah,
and stay there for hours sober. That's just sad.
high key.
Maybe the sober people win the most
That's
money.
what I was
though.
about
don't
to
know.
say.
Well, okay, but if you're doing slots, there's no reason to be
no.
sober there.
No.
Yeah, you're right though. Maybe
the slots
you're
is so easy to be drunk because you don't have to think. You just press,
You just press buttons all day.
and then sometimes
Bro.
you win.
Shiny lights.
I would be the type to fucking blow on my shit on roulette. Because like I would
Yeah.
win like 1,000 and be like, you know what?
Let
see
it
if we can
ride.
double it. Yeah, let it ride. Let's see if we can double it.
But the allure of that is just so nice.
It's
Like,
just so fun.
like, let's say you
man.
come with 100 and then you turn that into 1,000. You're like, what if I could turn this 1,000 into 10,000?
Bro, that's why nobody leaves with profit at those
Exactly.
fucking casinos. Because you're gonna make the money. If you make the money, you have
You're
the
going to
money,
win at least one game,
and you're
of
not gonna
something.
want to leave with it all. You're gonna want to be
Yeah.
like, but it's right there. I can double it. What
Yeah.
if I just 50-50 double this?
You're chasing the dragon, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
All comes down to chasing the dragon. It's like you have to really. I feel like if somebody wanted to make a living off of gambling, they'd have to have a really set strategy. Like,
Dude.
I'm gonna come in with 300, and once I have $200 of profit on that, like once I have $500 total, I'm leaving. And if they
Yeah.
can commit to that and leave, then 100% like they're gonna make money off of gambling. But the problem is, no one can commit to it unless
Exactly.
you're like
and it's just hard to walk
really
away.
hardcore.
You don't want to walk away because the good times, man. You're having good times, and if I win like midway through the night, I'm not gonna be like, all right, I'll put this in my pocket and I'm not playing anymore.
No, I'm going to quadruple this fucking money.
I'm gonna quadruple it, but what you end up doing is leaving with negative,
Nothing.
Yeah, I know.
with negative amount.
You end up
man.
blowing it all, and you're just fucking sad.
Also, sports betting was pretty fun too.
I don't know enough.
Just looking at the options and shit, I was like, man, this would be nice.
It is. I wish there was more going on. It'd be cooler if we went like when they're like football games or basketball, like the playoff basketball games. We should actually go when the playoffs start.
I'd be down.
When playoff basketball games start, because some of them will be pretty late too, especially if it's on the East Coast. So we could like bet on the fucking playoff basketball games and just do all
They
kinds
didn't
of
have
shit.
they didn't have food in there. That's all I was about to say.
That's the only thing that sucks about the casinos in Lake Charles is they don't really have food. All they have, literally, is a bunch of overpriced restaurants with horrible ratings. They said
Yeah.
like the food's
Oh, it's
disgusting.
hot dogs.
And they have
Yeah.
glizzies. That's it. That's
Yeah,
hot dogs.
that's
They have
true.
One shop for hot dogs in the entire casino. They don't have anything except
Hilarious.
Yeah, because they got the glizzies, but yeah, like you said, they got like fine like wine bars.
Yeah,
and
bro,
shit.
like-
and I'm
Oh.
sure they're
They need
not
to,
good
like-
because you're fucked up.
for that. They need a place with like some chicken tenders or some shit, man. I don't want
The
no
problem
fucking
is, bro,
glizzy.
It's too many drunk ass people. People are gonna just like leave their shit at the table and
This
like
is true.
just like make
Yeah.
a huge mess at the table and. Like you got your greasy fingers on the fucking on the wood part of the table
my
while you're
God.
playing blackjack. The cards got grease all over them.
They have the chicken finger grease. as you fucking-
That's fucking
That's probably pretty
disgusting.
smart of them not to have food.
But you
like,
need it, bro.
But yeah,
if you're
food-
drinking that much and staying there for so long, you kind of
exactly.
need it.
Maybe like not like on the casino floor, but like around. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the area around like the
Or
lobby.
just somewhere in like another area.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
little
man.
cafeteria. Let me go eat over there
A
and
little
then check my
cafeteria.
hands before I come back
That's how
in.
it is in Vegas. But Vegas has good food options, like actual like food that you'd be like, okay, this shit is fucking. This is pretty good.
Like there's food all around, like the outside of the casino part.
Yeah.
You know what we got to do next? We got to go bet on the horses.
Horse betting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me you went before.
That shit was fun. That shit is hella fun. And it's cheap. It's just super cheap.
Is it really that fun though? Just watching horses run?
Yeah, bro. It's fun as hell.
Do you see
feel
a lot
bad
of,
for him,
do you
though.
see a lot of old timers doing it?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
There's like so there's 2 levels. The first level is where the people that really do this shit for a living, like they stay over there. And then the second level is like, oh, we're all cute and we're going to the racetrack and shit.
We're all cute.
Yeah.
And do you just like go to the one that like where the vibes are? Or, like, are you not allowed in the other one unless you have like a membership or something?
Yeah, some of them you have to have like a membership. Some of them like you have to buy a ticket to get in.
That's some fancy shit.
But the ticket is like $20.
Horse betting.
Are the drinks free?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's fine.
Well,
but
That's
out.
the only difference.
I'm out.
I mean, if you took 160 there, you would have a great fucking time.
But you can't bet though, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
bet
you
on the
can.
horses.
But like, let's say how much are these drinks? Like a reasonable amount, or are they like
They're decent.
are they like basketball game drinks?
not basketball game, but think like you're at a bar.
So like I'm
Like at a bar during the day.
something,
Like
$6
$7 for a beer. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Wait, so how does the horse betting work? Like, how do they stack the odds for like if this horse has won this past 3 races? They'll be like, okay, this horse is he's heavily favored to win.
Yeah, they'll do that. It's like I forgot the specific numbers.
Can you
But
do
it's-
parlay bets and shit like that? too?
Yeah, you can do
the
parlays.
horses?
You can do place and show. Like you can bet on who's gonna be in like first to third or like in third place specifically. You can bet on a lot of different variables.
So you could bet on like, let's say if I pick like one horse, I'm like, I bet he's gonna be in the top 3.
Yeah,
I don't even have to pick one spot. I can just say top 3.
yeah.
I can win money off of that if he's in the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do I have to
actually
know-
pretty solid.
Do I have
No,
to
they
know
give
a lot
you so
about
they'll
it?
give you like a thing
odds
with all
sheet?
their numbers and stats and shit.
Oh,
They'll be like,
okay,
oh,
okay.
this guy has won whatever the fuck.
Like his past 5 races.
Yeah.
or
I
some
see. So
shit.
you don't got to do research on them.
Yeah, they'll
How
give
good
it
is
to you.
Chariot?
They'll give you the book.
I
Chariot.
see. Okay.
That shit was fun.
That
bro.
actually sounds pretty great.
That seems like fun too.
I
Yeah.
bet we could get a lot of people on board for that.
Bro, you can take $100 and have a good time because the bets there's like low ass minimums.
So you can bet like $1 or $2.
Yes. I was betting $1.
What are you winning? Just $1 back type of shit, or
No, the odds. They have the odds.
The odds are pretty good,
Yeah, if
like-
you bet like some
Yeah.
kind of crazy ass bet and then it hits and your odds like 38 to 1, you win $38.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems
If
like
you put in,
fun.
if you put in
That
$1,
seems fun.
you know.
I'm not an outside boy though. That's the problem.
No, they're inside. It's inside.
It's inside. They got them horses racing inside.
no,
No, you're inside.
sit
The
inside.
races are
Oh.
outside.
Oh,
You can sit inside if you want to.
You're inside in like an
I
air conditioned
see.
area, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So
There's
you're watching it
different
through a
levels.
window.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was outside, like NASCAR.
No,
we just
no,
got them
no.
in the stands, like right around the track.
No. Like NASCAR.
That's what I thought it was.
Nah, bro. They have like they just sell different tickets and shit like that.
And them horses be running their asses off.
Be running. Be running.
Dude, I bet your
Oh,
heart is
straight
while the
ass.
horse is going, you're just
You're like, fuck. And they
You're
have
like, come on.
at least where I was sitting at, they have like little TV screens, so you don't have to watch outside if you don't want to.
Are they narrating?
No, they're not.
And the guy
narrating.
with the time they're coming in and hot and the two, and the
That-
second, and the third, and the third. Oh my
Exact
god!
voice I had in my head.
That's exactly what I
I would
wanted.
love if they were narrating. That'd
Yeah.
be fucking awesome.
It's a guy in a detective hat with an old timey mic, and he's holding it. Oh my god, he's gonna do it! He's coming in behind him. So is it like, because when I watch NASCAR, I understand how they pass each other up. They have to like take the inner lane and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, even then, I don't fully understand. Like, I don't know if they're really like changing positions often, right? Like,
Oh, they would.
like
yeah.
someone that's last could be first, and then back to last, and then back to first. Is it that type of shit? Or
Yeah,
if
that
you-
shit does happen.
If you're in the front in the beginning, chances are like the five
Well,
people in the front, it's gonna be one of them.
for horse racing, they don't have like, so in NASCAR they can't start everyone in the straight line.
Yeah,
So in horse racing, everyone's starting in the straight line.
because they're just running straight, or they're running the track.
There's different lengths for different races.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
some
a bunch
races,
of different.
some
shit.
races will be like they'll go around like in a lap or something.
Yeah,
like
some will be like a mile, some will be like a quarter mile.
that. Some is just a straight shot.
Some of them are straight heats.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
It's interesting how like the odds can change so much.
and they're just running, and it's just which horse is faster. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Which horse is faster?
And it's just horses. You would think that the one who's fastest would be the fastest every time, but I guess there's some sort of
There's
strategy in
different
there somewhere.
variables.
Sometimes the little man on top be fucking up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so I threw up a lot this morning. I think we're gonna win it.
I know exactly.
I'm feeling light, guys.
Or he ate too much and he's fat as hell.
Yeah, or he got fucked up the night before or some shit.
I heard they party. I heard jockeys get down.
Oh
They-
yeah,
they be fucking each other and shit.
They probably put bets on this shit. High
Yeah.
key, they probably like. Imagine if you're a jockey, you fucking call your family members over and you're like, hey, bet. You know, like don't bet on this fucking horse. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
and your jockey buddies get together, you can collude and fucking make a shitload of money.
Oh
Go
yeah.
out, yeah, just fucking sabotage each other. Make one Make one of them eat like a big old meal the night before. I shouldn't be doing this, man.
Oh my god!
Take a big ass Whataburger meal.
Take everybody out and get really fucked up, and then
Big ass Whataburger meal.
you don't really drink, and then your horse just murders all of them.
Bro, speaking of little folks going crazy, I was reading I was reading a story about how the little people in what the fuck is it called? Dorothy. What the hell is the name of that movie?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I heard that the Munchkins were crazy people, dude.
Yeah.
I was reading a story about how they were fucking out of control. They were so I went down this rabbit hole because I read a story about how they were groping her a lot. Judy Garland, yeah, they were groping Judy Garland constantly because
That's horrible,
there's dozens of them all around her all the time, like in the scenes where they're in. And they're so short that they could just reach right up her skirt, and it's like in the middle of a scene. They're not gonna break. Like she's not gonna be like stop. No. So they just got away with it, and then they'd walk away, and she wouldn't know who did it.
Oh my fucking!
So they were apparently like terrorizing that whole set, and so
What the fuck?
in fucked up old timey fashion, they put all of them in the same hotel on the same floors, and they all were just having like swinger parties.
They made a movie about that.
Did they?
They made a movie about that shit.
There's no way they did that tastefully.
How many Munchkins were there?
Oh, it was like 50 of them.
More, bros. Hundreds.
Hundreds
They had
of them.
hundreds for that movie,
I would say probably like 200 to 300 of them.
and they put them all in the same hotel floor.
all of them in the same hotel.
So they were just fucking each other and going
Bro,
crazy.
they were all spending all their money on booze, getting absolutely fucked up like during their lunch breaks and shit. 'Cause they don't have a lot of lines.
Yeah.
They're just kind of in the background doing
They're
stuff.
not really doing anything that involves any like you know what I mean, talent.
They could give because
I'm running around being them.
They had the three of them. They had the three of them that had a lot of lines, like the three little Munchkins that were the blue, red, greenwood or whatever. And I'm sure they had other ones that had a lot of lines, but I'm sure like 80% of them were just kind of fucking around and just like in the background, just, whatever they do, whatever song they sing. It's not a small world. It's not that one.
Not a small world.
And so yeah, they were like having like swingers parties. They were having fights all the time, like fucking each other's wives and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Groping each other, like showing up to
Jesus,
set,
man.
fucked up and stuff like that.
That's lit.
Fucking messy ass little Munchkins, bro.
and they had to like kick him out of the hotel when it was all over.
Wow, imagine the guy who's like the manager in charge of that shit.
But you know what's fucked up? Apparently, the agent who scouted all of them, because I bet it was probably kind of hard to find a bunch of little people at that time. Because like people weren't looking at them for like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's where would you find a shit ton of little people to go play extras?
Yeah.
Low key, that's another reason why I heard a lot of them were all fucked up because they came from backgrounds like that where they're like in a circus or they're like some freak show type of like event or something like that.
That circus vibe creeps me out, man.
Oh, it does.
The circus vibe, that's just the grimiest of grimy vibes.
That carny shit, just pack up your stuff and go.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And so they scout a lot of these guys, and this agent, he would scout them, and the director or whoever the fuck paid him would give him, I think it was like $100 for every person he brought. And like I think it was $100 a day they were working. I don't remember exactly what it was, but basically he was taking a large portion of that money. So they were supposed to give it to him, and then he was supposed to take his cut and give it to the people.
The Munchkins?
Give it to the Munchies. And
but he wasn't really.
but he was taking a much larger cut than he was supposed to.
He was taking like 98% of the income.
Exactly.
Like,
If they were
each,
getting
like,
$10, he was taking 9 of it, and they were getting $1.
Oh my god.
How much did they say how much they really got paid or no? You have no idea.
I wish I want to say $100, but that seems like a lot per person. But
a day? Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
But I want to say it was 100. But maybe they weren't there for like months and months. Like,
that is true. They weren't there for a
because
Still,
movies back in the day, they're not doing a bunch
That's
of
a
takes.
lot of money back then, though, bro. I don't think they
Yeah.
were getting 100 each. They
And
were
it
probably,
seems like too much.
It was an expensive ass movie too.
Because let's say there's 300 of them, you're getting 100 a month, 3,000 a day on just the Munchies.
On the Munchies.
Nah,
But
no way they were
Toto
getting that
Toto
much.
was getting paid like, it might have been a day because I think Toto was getting paid like 175 a day.
Toto the dog.
Toto the dog was getting paid more than the
He
Munchkins.
has a main role though.
He does have a main role, and there
has a
are a
main
lot of
role.
Munchkins.
There's a lot of Munchkins.
Oh, there's a fuck ton of Munchkins.
I'm sure the trio that like the little main trio. I'm sure they were
Bro,
making their cut.
I'll look it up right
Please
now.
How
look
much
up
were the
these
Munchies getting?
made.
How much did the Munchkins?
But I remember, I feel like
And-
they did make a movie about that because I remember there's a movie about a bunch of like little people in a hotel going batshit insane.
What could that movie possibly
I
be
forgot
called?
what it's about, but all I'm seeing is like a little man in a suit hanging from like a chandelier in my head.
Oh my, Yellow Brick Road or something.
yeah,
Oh, what a
that shit is hilarious.
And imagine just being a regular person who just checked in that
Okay,
hotel.
so this
Me
is
and my wife are on honeymoon. Bunch of
This
Munchkins.
is how much the Munchkins got, bro. They got $50 a week.
Whoa.
That's actually a lot, bro. That's a
50 a week?
It says that equivalent of that now is $900.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot for not doing shit, though.
Okay, that's not too bad.
For
But they had
really
to dress
doing
them up
anything?
and like they had to put makeup on
And you're
them
getting
shit.
free food the entire time.
And free hotel.
That's actually fucking solid.
And I'm fucking
That's
someone's
true.
wife.
Yeah, I'm just getting fucked up with all my because maybe they had never been around that many little people, and
That's what I
now
was
they're
thinking.
around all kinds of money. Oh my god!
Do you know how amazing that weekend sounds?
Yeah,
That because sounds so much fun.
to be a little person and go out to try to get puss has to be like
Tough.
bro. It has to be tough. You have to find the right person. You got to be a cool person. If you suck, there's no chance. Man.
Hey, yo, but it's fucked up what they did to Judy Garland, man.
Yeah,
it's fucked up what
You
they
know,
did to Judy
I
Garland.
heard she got really fucked over after that movie. Like,
Yeah, bro,
like
because they would like give her uppers to like get her to shoot the things because she was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
And then they would give her they would like shoot for like 18 hours. Like they would shoot straight because setup and stuff like that. I'm sure
takes forever.
takes forever. And back in the day,
It was the first like
a lot harder.
Technicolor movie.
Yeah.
Was it really? I didn't
Not
know that.
first
Big
color
ass,
movie, but first
like
Technicolor.
huge sets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that they had to
Sets.
build and shit.
Like expensive sets. Yeah. So they would shoot for a hot let's say 18 hours, and then they would give her like sleeping pills.
Yeah.
To go to bed. So they basically just like treated her like a robot.
Just drugged her and
Just drugged her, yeah. Drugged her to wake her up, get her shooting, and then drugged her to go to sleep.
The original Star is Born.
Yeah.
The
I think,
original.
didn't she
For
get
real.
slapped on set? Isn't there a story of her getting slapped on
Bro,
set?
she
I
was
wouldn't
probably
be
getting pieced up on
surprised,
set.
man.
She had a alcoholic problem too. Like she went through a lot of shit.
At a young age and
Young
then
age,
died.
bro.
Like I heard that she couldn't get through a scene and she kept laughing. And so the director came on set, slapped her in her
You're
little
acting
14-year-old face.
hysterical, woman. Smacks her across the face. It's insane, bro.
Now talk to these munchkins.
Talk to these goddamn munchkins.
You're acting hysterical. That is probably exactly what they
You're
said.
acting hysterical, goddamn.
Judy, get it together. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
These damn broads.
Yeah.
Now grab Toto.
I got to know what I got to do. Give her a rosy cheek.
Give her a rosy cheek.
Give her a rosy cheek, see? You won't do it again, will you? No, but he went out there, slapped her in the face, and like the whole set went quiet, and she started crying, and it snapped her out of it, and then she started doing the set right.
I'm
Started doing the
it's-
scene
I'm
right.
sure it's exactly how it happened.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
That was
bro.
probably like normal back in the day. That was probably like
yeah.
that's just what you did. Like
Yeah.
she's acting erratic. I must.
She's acting too crazy.
She's acting hysterical. What am I supposed to do but slap her? This will knock some sense into her.
This'll fix her.
That was the logic in their mind.
Dude, oh
Those poor
my
kids,
God.
bro. Shirley Temple, all those little child stars,
Yeah,
bro. They
oh,
got.
man.
Oh my! I saw the most horrendous shit about Shirley Temple, bro. If you want to go down a bad rabbit hole about Shirley Temple,
What happened to her?
They had like this really weird movie. So they would kind of treat her, bro, in a real fucked up way, like as like a sexy kid. Like
Yeah.
they would have her like
weird as
in role.
fuck.
Yeah, it was weird. Like she would be like it would be like a soldier's love interest.
Oh, that's
I
the
s-
strangest fucking thing.
On some really creepy shit, bro. Like it wasn't like they weren't like kissing and making out in the rain, but it would be. She was clearly like the sex appeal in the movie, which is, and she was like 12, bro, and like 10. Crazy
Bro,
shit.
you know how crazy that is to write that in the movie and be like, yo, you're going to play the soldier who's trying to fuck Shirley Temple.
Yeah, but she would be like singing a song on a boat, like on a sailboat, like in a little outfit, like a little sailor outfit, and there'd be
Yeah.
like 5 dudes behind her, like on a set, and they're all singing the same thing, and then she'd come up and like and like kiss one on the cheek or something,
That is facts.
and they would like it, like they would be like, oh, like they, like
They
stuff like that.
swoon over it.
They would swoon over it.
And she would
And
always
she was
play
a
like
kid.
she would play like a sassy ass kid or like a grown ass kid or some shit like that.
Yeah, she would play like an adult.
Yeah.
And they would dress her up. They wouldn't, not like now where, there's nothing to show it's a child. But like they
Yeah.
would dress her in like small skirts and stuff like that. And she would
Fucking
she would always have
crazy.
roles like that where she's like hugging a soldier, like kissing him on the cheek or
Man,
something.
where were her parents, bro?
Oh, they were there.
They're
Making
probably
bank.
on set, collecting all her money and giving
Yeah.
her nothing.
Give her
Yeah.
none.
Tell her
Yeah,
to sing
Shirley,
about-
keep wearing those dresses.
Well,
That's why they call it a Shirley Temple.
What do you mean?
The drink.
Why?
Why?
Because it's non-alcoholic, but it's like it makes you feel grown and shit like that.
Oh, okay,
I just put two
okay.
and two together.
I think
Wait. What?
So it's because
give me the context.
you can like get it at like a bar or some shit like that, but there's no alcohol in it.
it's just an iced tea and
Yeah.
wait.
So they're treating her
Oh, that's
as an
Arnold
adult,
Palmer.
but
Wait.
she's not
so
an adult.
she's okay.
I just
okay,
put that
okay,
Temple.
okay.
Arnold Palmer is iced tea and lemonade. A Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple is just I don't know what
It's
kind
iced
of
tea
drink
and
it is.
something. I think I can't remember.
Let me see.
But that
let me
poor
see.
girl, bro.
Yeah, poor girl.
God damn, that's
Singing
fucking-
about animal crackers. Bitter soup.
What soup? What a fucking world back then, man.
Hold on.
People just fucking just openly just racist and fucking
It's
like
Yeah.
all these
grenadine,
horrible, sexist,
ginger
all these
ale,
horrible
and
things.
cherries.
What'd you say?
Sweet grenadine, ginger ale, and maraschino cherries.
That does,
Okay.
cherries. That
Cherries.
does not sound like a bad drink.
Sounds like an alcoholic drink.
It is all,
but there's no alcohol in it.
Yeah, non-alcoholic.
There's no alcohol in it.
So I guess they gave them to her when she was when they couldn't give her alcohol, but she wanted to feel grown like the grown folks.
They'll give her that.
Oh my gosh!
Come get your Shirley Temple, Shirley.
Now eat your cherries.
Jesus Christ!
I need you to kiss a sailor. See,
there used to be laws on how hard you can beat your wife and shit.
It's
and
horrible.
stuff like that. It's a
Horrible
crazy
time,
world.
We've come a long way, man.
thank God.
We've come a long way.
Yeah.
That's a good note to end on.
This episode is insane.
All right,
R.I.P. Shirley. R.I.P. Judy.
R.I.P. Shirley and Judy. Bye, guys.